I had to make a choice. I was always getting in trouble with the police. I was always fighting on the streets. I was always, I grew up in a rough neighborhood. I grew up on the streets, and it was a case of if you couldn't look after yourself, you ended up down the bottom of the pecking order. So it got to the point where I was fighting all the time, always fighting on the streets. And then one day I decided why go to prison for doing this when I can make money and make a career out of it. So then when I was after my 25th birthday, I walked into my local boxing club and I started from there. And then a few years later, I was ranked pretty much #1 in the UK. So it was like a natural talent for me, yeah. But it all started from the streets. I'm not gonna shy away from my past. My past is my past. I'm just glad I found the right motivation and the right things to put it into. Was I undefeated on the streets? I never got beat up on the streets, put it that way. Yeah. Hello Polish fans, my name is GODBEER. I come over from the UK. I'm here to test myself against the best Poland has got. I don't like to shy away from a challenge. I've been watching GROMDA very closely, and I see GROMDA as being one of the best bare knuckle promotions in the world. So this is why I'm here. I want to test myself. I want to prove that I'm a real fighter, not just someone that's here today and gone tomorrow. So I come here to Poland to prove that I want to be the best and try to be the best in the world. I want to prove it for my daughters. I have 4 daughters that look up to me and respect me as a father, and I feel like doing something like this can show them that anything is possible when you put the time and effort into it. I first went professional 2008. I was originally the BAMMA World Heavyweight Champion in the UK, big promotion in the UK and Europe. Then I went from BAMMA, I fought in the UFC. I've also fought in Bellator, ACA. I fought in many organizations all over the world for the last 10 years. For those that don't know me, I have been fighting the best guys on the planet for the last 10 years. And I'm still doing it now. I'm still here and I still want to prove that I am the best. I first started bare knuckle around about 3-4 years ago now. I started off straight at the top really. I didn't have no easy fights to start with. I fought a guy in the UK who's now the current world and British champion for BKB in the UK. His name is Mickey Parker. I beat him, I won the title for BKB. And then off the back of that, I then went on to fight in a 4-man, 1-night tournament in America. And I fought the likes of Jack May, a Glory veteran, UFC and Bellator veteran, and I beat him. And then from there I went on to fight Mighty Mo, the legend, the kickboxing legend Mighty Mo. I went on to beat him to win the 4-man Valor tournament. It was a 1-night tournament, so 2 fights 1 night. After winning that, obviously I was signed up to fight for many other organizations, BKFC and stuff like that. So yeah, one day I was fighting for BAMMA in the UK, and after I won my fight, I hit the guy with a big right hand, knocked him out. That's where my nickname comes from, the hand, obviously because I got knockout power. And afterwards it was nice because I was in the back of the changing room, and then Tyson Fury came into the back of the changing rooms and he personally congratulated me on my win, which was a nice touch, yeah. It's a good part of my career, so. And then this was before both of us became world title holders. Shortly afterwards, I became the BAMMA world title holder, and then he went on to beat Klitschko and became the world boxing title holder. Yeah, so this is a thing a lot of people don't know. So I was a late starter. I didn't walk into any gym until I was 25 years old. And it was for me, I had to make a choice. I was always getting in trouble with the police. I was always fighting on the streets. I was always, I grew up in a rough neighborhood. I grew up on the streets, and it was a case of if you couldn't look after yourself, you ended up down the bottom of the pecking order. So It got to the point where I was fighting all the time, always fighting on the streets. And then one day I decided why go to prison for doing this when I can make money and make a career out of it. So then when I was after my 25th birthday, I walked into my local boxing club and I started from there. And then a few years later, I was ranked pretty much #1 in the UK. So it was like a natural talent for me, yeah. But it all started from the streets. You know, I'm not going to shy away from my past. My past is my past. I'm just glad I found the right motivation and the right things to put it into. You know, I know we're big, tough men, but you know, there's stuff I like to do. My form of meditation, I like to go out walking. I like to go to nice places and just switch off from the crazy world and go out and walk. Go out nice places, out in nature and walk, you know? So sometimes you have to switch off, otherwise you go crazy. Balboa, he's a very dynamic, very explosive guy. Obviously he is a bit smaller, that's obvious, but the fact that he's undefeated now and every guy he's fought has been a lot bigger, I don't think, you know, just goes to show what heart he's got and also his ability. I do see a lot of weaknesses in his game, but I also see a lot of positives in his game as well. I think it's going to be a very good fight, and it's going to be a chess match. I think it's going to be a game where, you know, it's going to have to stick to a game plan and then improvise the game plan and move forward with that. If not, and it goes out the window, then we're going to have to just get down and brawl it out in there and see who's got the toughest chin. Okay? Action. So for all the fans out there, Polish and English, I will be fighting this Friday. I believe it's 8 p.m. Polish time and 7 p.m. English time. So June the 10th, GROMDA. Personally, I believe it's one of the most brutalist, bloodiest promotions on the planet, and it is going to be action-packed. It's going to be great. I don't see this as the UK versus Poland. I see this as two tough guys going head-to-head to prove who's the best in this game. All my friends at home, they call me the Hand. The reason why they call me the Hand is because when this touches you, you go to sleep.
Może i mój przeciwnik jest duży i bardziej doświadczony, ale ja już się z takimi mierzyłem i nokautowałem wielkich gości.
Czas poznać prawdziwego mistrza walk na gołe pięści.
Walki w GROMDzie mają oczywiście swoją specyfikę. Pamiętajmy, że ten ring jest naprawdę niewielki. To jest takie zaminowane pole. Wystarczy popełnić błąd, stajesz na minę, już cię nie ma.
This isn't no soft play. This is gonna be a brutal, bloody battle, and I'm looking forward and I'm gonna embrace it.
Kolejny brutalny nokaut Balboy!
I'm not underestimating Balboa. I'm taking him very seriously. He's got to be one of the toughest guys in the bare knuckle game, and I'm here to prove that I'm tougher.
Jestem gotowy na najcięższą walkę w swoim życiu. Udowodnię tym starciem, że jestem najlepszym fighterem walk na gołe pięści.
Najbardziej krwawa gara sztuk walki. Najtwardsi goście. To będzie brutalne ram, pam, pam.
Będzie to niesamowicie ciekawe starcie, które kibice zapamiętają na długo.
Balboa, I am coming over from England to your hometown in Poland. I'm coming to fight, and I'm coming to fight hard. You will get the best of me, so do not take me lightly.
Ja ważę swoje słowa. Nie krzyczę, nie zapowiadam, co się wydarzy. Po prostu wejdę do tego ringu i zdobędę pas mistrzowski GROMDy.
GROMDA 9, już 10 czerwca. Kupcie pay-per-view na gronda.tv.